Yes, phase 2 Viva main purpose is here I am checking your knowledge regarding the New Zealand Standard 3910 2023 document clauses which you have mentioned in your report. So here I am asking series of questions. You can give the simple relevant answers and make it sense?
Yeah,
okay.
I got it.
So my first question is, which New Zealand Standard clauses you have mentioned in your report?
So according to the NZS3910-2023, I have selected two clauses that's clause 2 contractor's responsibility and clause 9 variations. So these clauses are mainly highlighted during the process.
Yeah. So elaborate your answer. What are the purpose? What is the main purpose of these two clauses?
So what I know is like the clause 2 contractor responsibility. These two clauses are directly related to the project by showing that cost certainty, quality standards, and risk allocation. I have selected clause 2 because clause 2 determines that the project knows where its worth is, and the clause 9 variation shows that it needs the changing of scope from the variation.
You have selected clause 9.1, right? 9.1.
Yeah.
Variation permitted. It means like it gives the guideline for whether you can identify whether it is variation or not, right? When it is come to the original scope and the new scope, you can compare it whether it is quality change, material quality change, or the quantity change or whatever. So my next question is, with your recommended contract type, can you explain like how it clauses support your recommended contract?
That was selected was remeasurable contract type and the clause 2 contractor's responsibility.
Yes.
That was directly related, like contractor is being responsible if any change is needed. Like the project is ready, the designs are already made before tender, so that can be used during the that. But in the variation, as it's a mixed use project and a large project, it can always happen that we need to do some identified changes, and for the changes, remeasurement is the best one to do.
Yes. So the next one is, how do these clauses apply to specific projects, like claim, like time extension? Is there any idea about that?
Yeah, so these the some has like fire extinguisher, the main related to facades, HVAC. So these were the main concern for the both clauses.
Yes. Okay. So variations mean like when you need the time extension, when the variation order come in, the quantity change or the material or the quantity change. So this variation 9.1 on clause is support to get that time extension.
There was one in the variation for the 9.1, like it was we need for example extension of time if there is any materialist damage or changes needed by the client side as well.
Finally, give me a practical example of any of these clauses for the related to the construction industry.
Okay, I would like to give the example for the clause 9.1 variation.
Yes.
Suppose there is a contractor fire person, like he knows he is constructing a project, but he knows at the mid that he needs a fire mid start tower, but he cannot just do it by himself. He needs a permission, he needs an approval and to be valued
from the client.
And then client also should know that he is paying actual amount and the work, that so that there are no disputes between the client and the contractor. To avoid any further disputes, the communication should be
transferred. You mean like expertise of the contractor, then he knows the requirement is required, so he can request by using the variation order, so the requirement is necessary for this project, then client can approve.
So both side communication matters, so it can be valued and approved.
So that time you can use the clause number 9 variation to proceed the variation order. Thank you very much, Jasmine.